Listen, I know y'all know what went on last night with what happened in the NBA last night. So I'm at the Bucks game, right? Listen, I didn't even brush my teeth yet, and I'm talking about this because I'm so excited. Now, um, I know you're probably like, "Why you got your hat on and you got your hoodie on?" Well, I had to take the dog out, so that's why I'm up. But listen, the Carmelo Anthony signing to the Portland Trailblazers. That's big. That is big breaking news. Carmelo Anthony to the Portland Trailblazers. Now, Dame was trying to get him there for the last 2 years, and then he picked OKC first. And then Dame tried to get him again, and then he went to Houston. Dame kept telling him, hey, come over here with us. You fit in well, the whole nine. Carmelo didn't want to listen. Now, this is his last shot to to show everybody that he belongs in the NBA. Listen, I didn't plan this stream. I was just so excited that Carmelo Anthony is on the team now. Listen, this guy can score with the best of them. One of the best scorers ever we have ever seen. Denver, Knicks, OKC, Houston, which he was a scapegoat for the last two teams. But I think this Carmelo Anthony signing, I thought he was going to go to the Nets. Honestly, they're without the second player, the second best player this year, which is Karis LeVert. They lost him. I'm like, why you didn't go get him? Politics, man. But the Portland Trailblazers, shout out to the Portland Trailblazers. That is definitely a big signing for them. They haven't been doing well. They're like 13th in the West. This team almost made it to the finals last year, and now they're 13th in the West. Granted, it's still early in the season. I get it. Yes, I do get it. But this team should be better than 13. CJ McCollum hasn't been playing that well. So what they do is they go get a third scorer. Dame Lillard, CJ McCollum, and Carmelo Anthony now. Now, where is he going to fit in? That's the point that everybody needs to break down. Is he going to come off the bench? Listen, this is one of the most lethal scores. How you want it? Three-pointer, mid-range, post up. I mean, free throw line, the dude can do it all. I mean, it's crazy how good offensively this dude. Defensively, the dude, man, come on, man. He runs like a piano on his back on defense. So I don't know how they're gonna do it defensively, but they need some offense. Zach Collins that went down. They lost Aminu. They lost Mo Harkless. That's defense. Now Aminu is like the opposite version of Carmelo. He's real good on defense, but he's limited offensively. They don't got Nurkic back. He's still dealing with that leg injury. They went and got Hassan Whiteside, and I mean, offensively he's limited, but defensively he's good. They just need more scoring. Now, here's how I think that they should use Carmelo Anthony. One of two options. I think that if they start him, because there's obviously Melo's better than, he can start on the Portland Trailblazers right now. I can tell you that. If they start him, what they're gonna have to do, it takes pressure off of Dame Lillard and CJ McCollum, right? So I think that they should bring him off the bench now because CJ and Dame Lillard is so ball dominant, like they need the ball. And Carmelo is the same way. He's not a slasher. The dude too big. He runs like a snail in peanut butter. He's too big. He's lean, but he's not a slasher. He's not really a spot up shooter either. So he needs the ball in that mid range area. When he gets the ball in that mid range area, it's like poetry in motion. It's magic, baby. He needs to come off the bench. I hate to say it. I think he should start, but I think he'll be better if he comes off the bench. and he can do whatever. He can be Melo with the second team. The second team for the Portland TrailBlazers, Melo, you go, you do your thing, you provide that scoring off the bench. CJ and Dame gonna have the scoring for the starters. They don't need the scoring for the start. Well, they do, but CJ and Dame, they can hold that down. It's the bench scoring that sucks. So bring Carmelo off the bench. Bring him off the bench. Let him talk. You telling me Melo, one of the most lethal scorers that we have ever seen? However you want it, he'll give it to you. He should be able to come off the bench and run that second unit and get you at least 15 points a game off the bench. At least. That's at least 50. Now, some games he's going to go for 40, and you're going to have to keep him in. Because when he starts rolling, I'm telling you, once Melo starts rolling, get his legs under him and everything. Now he's on a non-guaranteed contract, so this is just a test. Now Melo's done all this like interviews saying, "Hey, I should be in the league. There's no way I can't make this 15-team roster." And now it's time to show and prove. Now the pressure is on Melo right now. What are you going to do? What I think he's going to do, I think he's going to show up. Melo, he has been waiting for this time. He does have a pride issue. That's probably why he's been out of the league for about a year or so. He played 10 games last year. That's why he's been out of the league, because of his ego. So he needs to tuck that pride, come off the bench. Melo, you're going to be going against second string players. That's feast. That's food. That's go eat. That's Thanksgiving, baby. That's Thanksgiving. Go to second unit and just feast. Listen, if I was a coach, I would put one player that I think should be starting, put him with the second unit. He's gonna kill the second unit. You get so many more points. You get points from your starters, and you get points off the bench. I always thought that was a strategy of mine. If I was ever to be a coach, I would put one of my best players that wouldn't mind coming off a bench and just have him kill the second unit. It's like, what? Okay, you put your best people against your best people, right? Why not take one of your best people and put them against one of the weakest people? I think that'll work, right? Logically, it works. But that's just my coaching technique. But yeah, I think this is a good fit for him. I think this is a good chance for Carmelo Anthony to turn his career around and find him a home with the Portland TrailBlazers. Now, when all those people come back, Zach Collins, Nurkic, I think if he show and prove now, he's gonna have a spot on that team. And I think with Carmelo being that third scorer, I think that he can take them. I'm not gonna say to the finals, to the semifinals, because I think the West is just too stacked, and Melo don't play enough. He don't play good enough defense, but his offense is deadly. Now I don't know how he's been. He hasn't been playing for. He only played 10 games last year, and then he missed the rest of the 72 games. Hasn't played this year at all, but they say he's been staying in shape. He's been working out. It's been a good week for sports. Listen, this is how I found out about it. I'm at the Bucks game, right? I'm at the Bucks game, watching the Bucks and the Bulls. I get an alert on my phone. Carmelo Anthony to sign with the Portland TrailBlazers. I'm like, listen, immediately I start smiling. Listen, I'm excited. I think Carmelo Anthony should at least get one more shot. This is his last shot, man. He has to show and prove. This is his last shot at being an NBA player. I don't think he's going to drop the ball. Melo loves that pressure. You can see him anytime during his career, he loves pressure. He wants to show and prove. He wants to show that he belongs. He's talked about it for so long. Now you got to go out and do it. Boots on the ground, go out and do it now. So, with that being said, I think that Portland TrailBlazers, they will make the playoffs. Right now, they're sitting at 13th in the playoffs, or in the West. Uh, Portland Trailblazers will make the playoffs. Carmelo Anthony, come off the bench, man. This is your last hurrah. He's on a non-guaranteed contract, so this is a test right now on we need your help. Portland came to Carmelo and said, hey, we need your help. So that's what they did. They went to Melo, said, I need your help. Melo, you got to help him. Listen, this can turn Melo's legacy around because the Trailblazers, right, they're not playing good. If he comes in, Melo comes in, starts scoring, starts showing them that he's Melo, contributing, and they move up in the rankings and things like that, that helps his legacy. If Melo comes back, averages 15 to 20, they start winning, helps his legacy. So Melo needs to come back and do his thing. He needs to become a spot-up shooter. Start working on your spot-up shot because late in games, you're going to be out there because Dame Lillard and CJ McCollum will have the ball, and this was my other option. Put him as a starter. Melo can be a starter on the Portland Trailblazers right now, right? They can't double-team Dame Lillard. They can't double-team CJ McCollum because you got Carmelo Anthony who can hit a jump shot. He can hit a jump. The rest of the Blazers, maybe Rodney Hood. Yeah, he can hit a jump shot. But Bazemore, man, I'm not. I'd rather put another lethal threat for a jump shot. Even if Carmelo even think about slashing, he's big enough to go down there and rumble with the Bulls, with the big trees down there. So put him as a starter. If you put him as a starter, just have him on the wing. They can't double team Dame. They can't double team CJ. Let Dame do his thing. Let Dame play his game. Can you imagine a pick and roll with Dame Lillard and Carmelo Anthony? Pick and pop. Pick and roll. Can you imagine a pick and roll with CJ McCollum and Carmelo Anthony? Pick and pop. Pick and roll. I'm trying to this is a great pickup. Assuming Carmelo is even half the person that he was, has half the scoring ability. He's gonna have to. I think he does. So that concludes the stream. There will be another stream tonight. That's my NBA picks. Carmelo Anthony does get a shot, I think, tomorrow against the Spurs. And then he plays the Rockets on Monday. Monday against the Rockets, prime time, baby. That's prime time. So, tonight, there will be a stream, 5:30. I'm gonna do my shooting thing. I'm going for 15 straight tonight. 15 straight. Mark my words. 15 straight. But go ahead, follow me on Instagram, sports_court_. We're trying to collab with a couple different YouTubers to see if I can go ahead and debate with them my picks. And it's this one guy, I can't remember his name. I apologize. Well, he's probably not gonna know anyway, but I want to collab with him. So he picks current players and compares them with somebody else. Like one of his comparisons was Devin Booker and Tyler Hero. And I think what we should do is he'll pick a player and I'll be like, hey, he thinks Devin Booker is comparable to Tyler Hero, or how Tyler Hero can be. So I want to do that too. And if we pick an NBA player, like pick who's like that NBA player. Like he compared Kendrick Nunn to the next IT. It's a terrible comparison. But I want to debate with him about it. So tune in tonight, 5:30. We will be live. All right, I gotta go to work now. Brush my teeth, get my hygiene right. So, all right, see you tonight. Stay positive. Hey, do something nice for somebody today.